Might as well just warp if we're going back to the present. Ooh, I want to talk to Halver, huh? Alright. Actually, you know what? Since we're here, I can clear this real quick. Boom. Alright. Sandoria. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Halver is in somewhere. Is that where I want to go? No, it's not where I want to go. Oh wait, he's right here. I'm blind. Within the walls of Chateau d'Argal, home of royalty, conduct yourself accordingly. Wait, what? Ugh, I have to get a cutscene first when I enter Sandoria. Damn it. I have to enter South Sandoria? Okay. Oh wait, never mind. Maybe it worked. Whatever. You sent me for... Or wait, this is probably something else. You sent me from Your Majesty? However, it's most troublesome. There's something I must confer with you about. Nay, rather, I have a request for you. Yes, Your Majesty? Well, how do I begin? Do you recall the day when my beloved Louette first came to the chateau? I have no idea who that is. Why, of course. The show was buzzing with rumors of the lovely Tavnesian princess that was destined to be your next queen. At the time, I was but a lowly student, and I snuck out of a lecture to catch a glimpse of her noble countenance. In the end, I skipped the entire class to see the royal parade. I managed to view Queen Louette's fair profile from the gathered crowd. That image is still burned into my mind even now. I never dreamed that I would end up working so closely with the beautiful princess I saw that day. Queen Louette would always smile and have a kind word for me. However, I wasn't asking you for a rambling trip down memory lane. My apologies, Your Majesty. Was this request related in some way to the Queen? This has nothing to do with Louette. I want to speak with you about a new Queen. Again, I must apologize for not seeing straight to the heart of the matter, Your Majesty. I thought perhaps it was time this subject was broached. Well, Your Majesty has been alone for quite some time now. I'm sure that your late wife would be completely understand. Yes, do not doubt that Louette has been uneasy in her eternal rest. However, I want you to search for a suitable lady to become the future Queen of Sandoria. Me, Your Majesty? I'm honored that you could place that kind of trust in me, but I'm not sure. If Your Majesty commands it, I will do my utmost to fulfill this duty. And what qualifies would be desirable for the lady to possess? Naturally, she must have a compassionate heart for all our subjects, as did my dear Louette. You're a little old for a new wife, bro. Your Majesty, even now your thoughts are with her. It makes my heart ache to think of the loss you must be feeling. This is a somewhat difficult question, but should the lady be blessed in appearance, a person of similar features to Queen Louette? It's said that men always look for this image of their mother, however. These things you should be asking of the lady's future husband. Finding out her preferences will be part of this task. First, I must talk to the future husband. Future husband? Image of their mother? Your Majesty, what exactly are we talking about here? Haven't you been listening, however? We are speaking of Trion's bride-to-be. Ah, there we go. Of course, it is yet to be decided whether or not Trion is to succeed me. However, it is a distinct possibility. It will be necessary to find Puge a bride as well. But For the moment, I believe we should research or search for a fitting consort for Crown Prince Treon. Prince Treon. So that is what this is all about. I thought our conversation peculiar. The only peculiar thing around here is you, however. In any case, I entrust you with the duty of finding Treon a suitable wife and arranging an introduction. This need not be so difficult if Treon is merely made aware of the fact that he has approached a marriageable age. Only I have never spoken with Prince Treon on the subject of his preferences. I haven't. This may be presumptuous of me, but what of my own daughter? She's kind-hearted and fair-faced. She has been perhaps of marriageable age for a little longer than usual, so I pondered which house would be the best for her to marry into. However, have you developed a sense of humor over the years? Sense of humor? I assure you, I am most serious. Never thought you were the type to indulge in comedy. You must entertain us with your jests at the next banquet. Now, as for Treon's preferences, this is quite a quandary, isn't it? I'm well aware of Treon's taste in ladies. Prince Puge. My brother's predilections are obvious if you haven't spent as much time with him as I have. Of course, who would know better than his own brother? Well, I would than Puge. My brother, Prince Treon, prefers Mithra, with wild red hair flowing over a headband. He seems to think that the well-traveled, free-spirited adventurer would make the best partner for him. An adventurer? I must say, this is a surprise. I would have thought that a nobleman's daughter or the princess of a distant land would be more. Things have certainly changed since my day. Mayhap this is the best choice for him. However, continue this discussion with Puge and seek out a girl that matches Treon's interests. Puge, not a word of this to your brother. He will become obstinate if he finds that we have been having this discussion without his knowledge. Of course, Father, I am well aware of stubbornness. And that is my predicament I am in. According to Prince Puge, Prince Treon prefers Mithra with wild red hair flowing over a headband. I should think that since you have such much traffic with adventurer types, you wouldn't have a problem finding a lady that fits his description. What say you? Will you do it? Naturally, will you be compensated for your troubles? Sure, bro. I mean, I'll do it, but not right now. Excellent. Be sure that you choose a person that fits the prince and personality as well as appearance. Bring that bride to be to me first, and I shall decide if she is suitable for Prince Treon. I will also require your assistance during the introductions. Good luck in your search. Alright, well that's not what we needed, but it's an interesting quest. I didn't read the enter South Sandoria part, I just heard, oh, go to Sandoria. So we need to enter South Sandoria from East Ronifer for a cutscene. And then from there we go to talk to Helver. Bum, bum, bum. Does it really have to be East Ronifer? Because I went to the wrong side then. Damn it. It's so picky. Do, do, boop, 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 doo. Oops. Alright, now turn around and go back in. Uh-oh. What in the world? Our future is fading away? The comet? Are we the only ones who can see it? Damn, it's a lot closer than I would have thought it would be. Well, that's not good. The situation is worse than I feared. We haven't had any time to waste as for who we could speak to. About Malarius Halver, whom we accompanied to entreat the aid of Bastok and Winters in the past. Considering his post, he should be well versed in all things regarding the Crystal War. Whether or not he remembers the two of us, though, we'll just have to find out. It's gonna be like, why have you two not aged? It's two, right? Yeah. Oops. After this, I have to go buy a flower from Juno. Alright, bro, tell me what you know. Where do you pop up? Beg your pardon, my lord. Would you by any chance remember us? Who are you? What business have you within Chateau de Argal? My companion and I are simple adventurers hungry for knowledge. If my lord could spare the time, I wish to learn about the Battle of Zarkabard. Your request is music to my ears, young lady. The youth of today shows precious little interest in the events of the past, sacrifices that many made to ensure the continued existence of our fair kingdom. Naught would give me greater pleasure than to share all I know. Now then, where shall we begin? Yes, Sorgalis B. Balamat, the hero of the Battle of Zarkabard. 'Tis a name I recall well. Sadly, though, I am given to understand that none of his unit, the Ironcrest Hawks, survived to return home. Such a grueling battle it must have been. Wait, I once was told of a man who religiously visited Sorgalis' grave, out in Battaglia Downs. I have no notion as to the identity of that individual, but it might well serve to seek him out. Thank you, my lord. That's right, let's make haste to Battaglia Downs. A moment. Yes, my lord? The resemblance you bear to someone I fought beside during the war is truly striking. An endearing young lady she was, with such strength of spirit as would make one believe naught was beyond hope. It was merely but a trick of mine, surely, for 2 decades had passed since then. Were we to meet this day, she would stand before me as stately matron. He's like, what? No way. I think she's just happy somebody remembered her. Okay. So we need a lilac. I'm going to a graver to bring some flowers. Alright, so Juno, upper, yeah. I need a lilac. Do you have any? You do. 120? Sure, why not? Thanks. Alright, now I need a survival guide to the necropolis. It's in Battalion Downs, the grave, but it's the closest place to get to it. Alright, Battalion Downs, I-10. Do-do-do-do-do. Whoops. Where am I going? I said go outside. Ba-da-dum. Oh yeah, dude, it's like right here. How about that? Alright. Trade you that. And a cutscene. Whoops, forgot to hit enter one more time. If you've ever been here, that's right. This section of the burial ground is dedicated to the poor souls who lost their lives in the war. Father too has been laid to rest here, and Mother next to him. Seems to be no visitors at the moment. Which reminds me, we came empty-handed. On many things, but certainly not an ungrateful daughter. Father was always partial to lilacs. That's right. Might I trouble you to fetch some from Juno? Didn't I just do this? In the meantime, I'll stay here and give this place a woman's touch. Maybe I had to get the cutscene first. Alright, there we go. Thank you, that's right. This means a lot to me. Let's offer a word of prayer, shall we? Somebody there? Well, I'll be damned if it ain't his own very own flesh and blood. Some mistake that fiery red hair and the eyes gleam with mischief. I've heard much about you, but never had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Might I trouble you for your name, sir? I've kind of forgot my manners, haven't I? Beg pardon, miss. I'm Larzos, retired soldier of the Allied forces. That's right, wasn't this person sided with Lilith? That is true, I was gonna say that name did sound familiar. Although, when we first met him and they took Portsea, I was thinking like, hey, this guy seems like maybe he's gonna like be good. So maybe he switched sides or something. I had the distinct honor of fighting beside your father in the Battle of Zarkabard, unless like the future guys get sent back as for some fucking reason. You saved me from so many a bind. Fair lost count. If it isn't too much trouble, could you tell me of the battle and a fall or two? Nothing would please this old musketeer more, little missy. At Zarkabard, the Allies put in motion Operation Snowstorm, a right audacious strategy drawn by your father and laid siege to Castles of All. Ah, yes, the Allies' triumph at the Castles of All effectively heralded the end of the war. Oh, I see you haven't neglected your history lessons. If the siege hadn't succeeded, there would had been no striking down of the Shadow Lord. Sir Regulus played a vital role in our victory, but the price was dear. Not a man in his unit was left standing when the fighting was through. I'm sure you know your father has a good-natured soul, quick with a jest and true to his word. When on the battlefield, he fought like a man possessed, with a ferocity that made mice of beastmen. All of us were hard-pressed to believe he was nursing an injury the whole time. Admired by one and all, your father was a true soldier. It guided me to hear that the wound claimed him after the war. The operation, did it proceed smoothly? Did anything unusual or unexpected occur during the battle? If there's anything you recall, I'd love to hear of it, anything at all. Let me see. Now that you mentioned it, there was this one strange occurrence. It happened just as we were storming the keep proper. Making our way towards the throne room, we're cutting through score after score of demons. And there was this blinding flash of light, accompanied by a deafening blast. Shot into stillness, I gazed up and saw a massive cloud floating overhead. A star, rather. I'm afraid of the years have been kind to this old Galka's memory. Whatever it was, it enveloped in an eerie light. For a space, I thought I was dreaming, and so did those around me. We all stood there unmoving, weapons slack in hand. As much time passed, I can't say. But when we finally stepped out of our trance, the ground we stood on was littered with the lifeless corpses of our foes. Standing near to me was Sir Regulus, face deathly pale. I asked him what that was all about, but his jaws were clenched tight. Needless to say, and wasn't the time nor place to be speculating. I just assumed that it was some beastman magic as we went and clashed with the next wave of demons. No one's been able to explain the occurrence to this day, or bothered to try, I should say. There was something to do with him because he saw him like holding his chest. A star? But that ain't all. Sometime after the war, I ran into Regulus by chance. We were reminiscent of the past, tankards in hand. We had said something peculiar about that bizarre occurrence. I don't recall it word for word, but he mentioned feeling a quiet pride of spurning an alliance with darkness, even if it meant his death. An alliance with darkness? I tilted my head at his words, but being his daughter and all, perhaps he could make some sense of them. That unusual enough for you, little missy? It certainly was. I'd best be going now, but don't hesitate to call on me if you ever need anything. That's the least I can do to repay the man who saved my life. Thank you, Mr. Lysos. The largest of our reality isn't dominion of Lilith. What was exactly that transpired at Zarkabard? It seems the decision was forced upon Sir Regulus, something monumental. Whatever it is, it must be averted. That's right, we must hurry and return to the past. It's Zarkabard. Got it. Alright. I might as well just take the book inside here. Okay, so we're gonna go to Zarkabard, gut scene, and then we have to go to a rally point red. Whoops. Oh wait, it was a crystal, wasn't it? Damn it. Alright, that's fine. Where am I? Crystal. Yeah, man. Do, do. Goodness, I've never seen so many troops rallied in one place. It truly is the moment of truth for the Allied forces. Hey, it's been a while, Kate Sith. You're late, behind schedule. Kate Sith, the operation was about to commence without you. Begin right away. The two of you are taking part, if I'm not mistaken. My assumption correct? But of course, that's right. I will be serving as messengers for the Allies. What of yourself, Kate Sith? Will you be joining us? I have something with whom I must meet. A prior engagement. As such, I leave this end of business to you, and your trusty paws. Do your utmost to steer the Allies toward success, whatever you can. That goes without saying. Then I'll be on my merry way. Toodle along. Toodles. That's right. I must first report to the Sindorian forces. The encampment should be west of here, short distance before the castle. Who you mean with? Now then. Off I go to stop Thomas from devouring the Vanadil once those two came. The brighter of two futures. But how exactly? So now we go to F8. Oh, shit, it's not a big ass dragon. More cutscene. What took the two of you so long, I must ask? Mr. Mykov, why are you here? Ever since the troop departed from Zarkabard, I've been ill at ease. Tossing and turning in bed, unable to get a wink of sleep. Then it dawned on me that I simply couldn't stand being left out of the action. So, here I am. Teehee. Bro wants to throw down. We're ecstatic for you to have you join us, sir. How go the Allies' preparations? Just fine and dandy, would seem. All units have now taken position. I don't know why they had to give him a lisp. Ironic that the operation would be delayed by its very namesake. It would be unwise to proceed while visibility is compromised. I submit that we wait the storm's abatement. Very well. Let's not hasten that which could well determine the fate of Anadil. The numbers seem far fewer than the reports have suggested. Praise be to Altana. Pardon my audacity, Sir Regulus, but surely you haven't forgotten about Portia. The poor girl is being held somewhere within the keep, awaiting rescue. Pray forgive me. My priority is to lead the Allied forces my Crest Hawks to victory. Beyond that objective, nothing else matters. What? No. So you better say my mom, you asshole. Otherwise I won't be born. So you're the ones behind all the strange incidents of late, eh? Not the least of all the appearance of the cavernous maws. It's too late to be giving advice now, but you should have kept to the shadows. Marching in here brazen as you please, you've got to be either suicidal or stupid. If I might make bold, we consider ourselves neither. It is my mistress's wish that she be granted an audience with his lordship. She wants to meet the fucking Shadow Lord. Looks to be your lucky day, huh? Liege Lord of the Dark Kindred, Supreme Commander of the Beastmen Confederate, Great Unifier of Beastmen. An Emperor in waiting of all of Vanadil, the Lord of Shadows, that's to say, the Shadow Lord. I don't remember his armor looking so fucking cool. Mind you, insolence wouldn't be abided in the presence of his mightiness. Nil indifference, nay, prostrate yourselves before. That ton will be the death of you, Flit. What? Isn't this like the imp we killed, like, our like very first like true boss battle, I guess, against that dragon dude? 1,000 pardons. Incivility was far from our attention, but certain safeguards had to be taken. Likewise. He's got friends. Such an unseemly display to the throne room. Enough of this. You obviously have something to say, so say it. We shall not mince words. We possess knowledge of the future. Know you how the Crystal War plays out? Should you not be privy to this knowledge, we shall enlighten to you. Decades may pass and countless battles may be fought, but this conflict shall see no end. The future that lies in wait is one of fire and brimstone. That land shall be scorched, then washed in blood, only to be scorched once more. Don't sound so pretty, but it's within the raging flames conflict that courage and valor find their true worth. There are, however, those who refuse to embrace destiny, a meddlesome cat and naive young girl and her misguided companion. That's quite the motley crew, if you ask me. They came to this age seeking to fabricate a still reality stripped of the existence of our two factions. Do you continue? As such, we come to extend a hand in alliance. A truce until such time as the meddlers are removed from the picture. 'Tis in neither of our best interests to be lunging at each other's throats, while those who would undo us stand poised to slip a knife between our ribs. The future indeed, now that the underworld's ever concerned itself with the laws of time. What do you think, boss? I wouldn't blame you for being dubious. Very well. You and yours will not be met with harassment from my minions until that said matter has been settled. Huh? Your assent gladdens me. You two are much alike as brother and sister. Let us do well by one another. You sure about this, boss? Flit, one of your origin should not be incognizant the aura of darkness they possess. Well, you have the right of it there. Then it is settled. As a gesture of goodwill, we shall make our troops available to you in the upcoming battle. They have an army of demons under your command can only mean one thing, but... Fine. As the boss said, no harassment from us. You're free to do as you will. Further, we have taken the liberty of arranging a distraction that should serve to confound your procedures. All this elbow rubbing between friend and foe. It's as if we're back in the Age of Beasts. But whatever happens from this point onwards, I can't imagine Master being displeased. Hee. Magnificent performance, milady. Suppressing murderous intent is stiffened my shoulders so. Slacken your vigilance, not for an instant. We must be poised to go on the offensive as soon as the cat is removed and their cursed future devoured clean. As you wish, my lady. You could cut the tension with a butter knife. Oh no, but please no, don't notice me. Nobody here. Aquila. Yes, ma'am. I had assigned you a task. You were to take care of a certain halfling. What became of that? Uh-oh. I asked you a simple question. Forgive me, my lady, but would you know for a fact that he's in Windhurst? Each pathetic word of excuse sputtered out serves only to truncate your life. No matter, should he be foolish enough to prove himself unnameable, we need to be tight in our stranglehold on the Federation. From this moment on, you shall bear his burdens as your own. Have I made myself clear? Yes, my lady. Dude in Windhurst, huh? Scout reporting, sir. Northbound Beastman Battalion has been sighted passing the checkpoint. Time has come. Tend me, one and all. Operation Snowstorm is hereby commenced. Upon my signal, we move out. Windhurst first, with Bastak and Zendoria to follow. You two take word to the other nations' encampments. Got it. Lo, the storm is abated. The goddess watches over us. My comrades, faithful children of the goddess, our journey has been long, but the end is in sight. The final battle to preserve all that we hold dear has begun. Mr. Maikov, isn't there anything we can do for Portia? Don't you worry. The Regulus is not some heartless brute. I'll wager he's got a dozen tricks up his sleeve to bring her back to us. I hope so. In the meantime, we have duties to perform. You're supposed to deliver messages to the Windustrian and Bastakian encampments, yeah? Yes, sir. Federation's forces stationed throughout southwest of here, southeast of here should be your first stop. Hurry along now. Let's go. Alright, to the southeast. Let's mount. And we're going G9. Luckily, it's not too far. Hey, we're gonna have a fight. Nice. That's not the spot. Which means it must be this one. Yep. Perfect. Hello. That young lady there. Allied Messenger Lil is at reporting, sir. I come with word from the Sendorian encampment. Operation Snowstorm is commenced. Is His Excellency Warlock Warlord Robo Akbel present? The Warlock Warlord is currently attending to matters elsewhere. His absence, Master Caster Kilio Pale here has been appointed acting commander of Winder's Northern Forces. Oh, I see. What's this? I have to check on my girls for a moment, and when do I come back to find out? But you with the cheeks all flushed, nattering away with some dancer lass. Bad Master Caster, bad Master Caster. What? She's not even flirty. Stupid leadiness for crying out loud. Get a hold of yourself already. What? You got it all wrong. It's not what it seems. I mean, who do you take me for? My fearless ladies, the hour has come. Our objective is to purge the caverns of any presence, after which our stalking allies will enter to plant explosive charges. Alright, it's high time we saw some action. Do your utmost to reduce enemy numbers and clear the path for those who are to follow. Speed is of the essence. Enter the cave, make mincemeat of the enemy. Walk out and wipe the blood off our weapons. What's that supposed to be? Kindergarten? Yeah, you tell him, sister. Master Caster, keep a close eye on our performance today and share all you see with the Warlock Warlord. He's the one holding the coin purse for our pay, you know. Only now do we learn to appreciate Master Leko's flair for dealing with the Mithrin mercenaries. Oi, why are you two still dawdling about? Come along. Huh? Are you talking to us? Who else could be talking to you, the Star Sybil? We're gonna raise some serious hell today. Wake the dead. Don't go tripping over any tails. Before you go, take this Mage Light signal flare. You'll need it to signal your entry into the cavern. It's for the benefit of our Sendorian and Bestocking allies that they're kept informed of our movement. Spares are available if you need another. Now go, and make Winders proud. Hey Winders, are you proud of us? Spell worked snow. Prelude to a storm. Alright, oh shit. Fucked up. Whoops. There we go. Send us in. Goes Reverie. Hey, your reward is based on your completion time. That's pretty cool. So let's try to do it quick. crew. Bum bum ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Alright. So we're gonna talk to this dude. I used to be volunteer, blah blah blah. Alright, I'm not gonna read that so we don't waste time. It doesn't say anything, just I guess we just kill people. Oh wow, these guys are really weak. I like how they're all together though, like all different types of beastmen. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. You guys are doing that super quick. Why is he way over here? Alright, so the last guy, he doesn't die, he just runs and blows up a hole. There you go. Nice armor. Didn't help you. Oh my god, would you hit him? Oh my god, I'm sleeping, damn it. Did I not attack that guy at all? I just like decided to put my weapon away. This is what it looks like. Do-do-do-do. Come on. Alright, our last one. Or maybe he's not the last one. This dude's hiding in the bushes. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, here we go. So there's 3 waves, so we got 1 more to go. In the last room, we have archdemons we have to fight. I didn't even get my weapon out before he died. Dude, will the camera fucking turn? There we go. Dude, what are you doing? I'm trying to say attack, but it's not letting me. Fucking cursed or something, that's why. At least they're fighting though. Wow, that's a lot of guys. Nice flying reel. That was amazing. Do. I wish I could, get back here. Take out your sword, dude. Oh yeah, they all died. Oh no, 20 damage. Oh, he's over here, that's why. Dude, I can't even, like, do anything. Fucking stoned. Come on, dude. Stop being stopped. Oh, this is great. There we go. Dude, will you attack? Jesus. Dude, I can't even do my AoE, like, Landriel keeps hitting everybody. Do. Say, please tell me you hit him too. Do. Dude, there's so many. Do. Bro, these guys are like never ending. So this is have to defeat all of them though. Alright. Is that it? I think so. Oh, that's not it. Where the hell did they go? Come on, line reel. One and done. Nope. Cool. There we go. Wait. Let's say I saw more on the mini map, but like they didn't get hit. They're too far. There's our last archdemon. Alright, now we're done. Bum ba-dum, ba-dum, bum bum. Wowzers, trousers. Camera to squeaky wiki clean of enemy presence. Blah 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 blah. What do I get? Impressive work, ladies. Call it a cave of hostiles, but I've had rougher strolls through meadows back home in the motherland. With the aid of your extra hands, we fulfilled our objective with the least of fuss. You've done wonders to great service. This isn't much, but do accept this token of our gratitude. Were times better, I would have offered you a more fitting reward for your deeds. Hear me, one and all. That marks the end of the first phase of the operation. Prepare yourselves well, for a long and arduous besiegement is yet to come. Phew, let's not waste any time, that's right. Next, we must relay the message to the stalking army, northeast of here. Got it. A vile elixir. Sure, why not?